Hello everyone, in this video I'll be telling you how you can create this simple table with expandable and collapsible rows like this, and this is done only using structural directives like ng for, ng if, ng container.
Using Visual Studio 2019 community version. If you like to use Visual Studio Code, you're free to do that.
Okay, so first I have created one blank solution in a path here, and in the same path I am keeping my Angular application. For that I have taken this path and in my Node.js command prompt this command will give me this folder with node modules and all the files that you need for your Angular application. Okay, and here inside your src app folder you'll find your components. I have also created one small component, collapse rows, by going to one more path, cd. I'll go to the path where node modules is present. Okay, and this command will give me this folder with these files in it. Okay, so if you want to see all the folders and components of your application, what you have to do is switch to the folder view, and since our application is in the same path as solution, you'll be able to see all the folders. Okay, so here is our collapse rows component. So I want to render it in my browser. So for that,
What I've done is I've used the selector of our collapse rows component in my app.component.html file so that I can render this component in the browser. Okay, this is how the Angular flow works, guys. So let's start with making our table a very simple HTML table.
it's rendered. Okay, it has compiled successfully, and when I refresh it, it should come. Yes. When I'll save it, the table should come. Yes, so our school and admissions is coming. I do not want this p tag, so I'll remove it. Okay, and now first I'll hardcode one row to show you that this is working. Now what I want to do is I do not want to hardcode it. I want to take the value from our TS file by data binding. Okay, for that I'll add one interface. Yeah, I'll add one folder saying interfaces. Okay, I'll add one TS file in it. New file, data.ts. and I'll take it from my TS file by using the ng for directive. Let a row of data. Okay, for each row of data I want to use its field here. Okay, this is a method of binding our data from the TS file into our HTML. So now our data is coming. Okay, this data. But now I want to expand it. So for that, I'll add one more field saying department. Now what I want to do is underneath these rows I want to show the department wise admissions in a school. Okay, so I'll save it, and it is throwing error because we have changed our interface. So I'll say department. Suppose the science department out of 1000 has got 700 admissions. Okay, I'm showing you all the steps because you'll understand the thinking process that goes into building something. Yeah. See, yeah, so high school A has 700 and 300 and high school B has 600 and 300, but this is not how I want to show it. Okay, I want to show the high school totals and the departments underneath. So for that, now here I want to render that ng if when department is all. Now it will throw me one error saying that we cannot use two directives on one element. I'll show you console. See, cannot have multiple binding templates on one element. So for the solution of this problem, we have ng container. And see, the total rows are coming. Now I want to expand the other department wise data. I have not made it commas. Yeah. So I'll add one button here, one A tag. Which will say expand. So whenever this school which is coming from our from our HTML file, whenever it will become equal to our data's row, so for every school which is becoming equal, it will be double equal to, I'll toggle it on. It is 0 already, so I'll make it 1. Okay, and I'll add in my HTML one more container which will show our department wise data. Okay, on click of this expand button, high school A is getting printed here. So high school A's information has gotten into our toggle on method, and for all the rows of high school A, this toggle has become 1. Okay, at the backend. So in our HTML file we have written that only show those departments which is not all. Okay, so in our browser it will show only science and commerce. Now I have to implement the collapse button. It will call the method toggle off, and I want to show only one at a time. So I'll put one ngIf on a tag, ngIf equal to, and the condition will be when the toggle is 0 for a row, okay, which is the initial condition, it will show only expand, and when the toggle is on, that is when we have clicked the expand button, it will show the collapse button. Okay, so the functionality we have implemented, now we have to make it a little good. So for that I'll close all of these things. Okay, and I want to include two things in my index.html. I want to include bootstrap and font awesome, and I have the CDN links here, which I'll just copy and paste for saving time. You can include it in your project by just googling it, you'll find it. Okay, I'll save it and let's see the effect on our project.
Okay, so do try it and let me know if you face any issues, and if you have any alternate method of doing it more easily, then do share in the comments because it will help somebody. Yeah, so yes, if you found this video helpful, do subscribe to the channel because I come up with helpful videos from time to time. So yes, do like, share, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye.